pull up in them big bodies. Them chains on, that's that Illuminati. So much money, you gon' think they signed me. But we just out here independent grinding.
Okay, so today, I had mentioned in previous videos that my trim, like right here on the bed and the bumper, is looking a little bad. So I like messed with a couple different techniques, I guess, to restore this plastic, and I think that the best way will just be to paint it. So if you look right here, everywhere where it's dark, like right on the end, I didn't do much, but right on the end, that's where I hit that with a torch. So if you have, I think if you have black, like black bumper trim and whatever, hit it with a torch or a heat gun and it will restore it back to like a really nice black. But for me, I'm like picky and this still quite doesn't match. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paint it. And then same thing with these, I'm just gonna go ahead and paint them. So this is kind of a pain in the ass because you can't just pull these off without like breaking a ton of stuff. It just doesn't happen. So I have to pull the whole bumper off, and I think I'm gonna leave these on, this and this on. I'm gonna mask off everything else and then paint these on the bumper, but the bumper off the truck. And then these, same thing, pain in the ass. There's no way, or I shouldn't say there's no way because there's always a way, but it'll be very difficult to get this and this off without breaking all the clips, and then the fitment is gonna be terrible when I put it back on. So I think I'm just gonna mask off literally everything, the entire truck pretty much, even the inside of the bed and the rear window and all that stuff, and then paint these on the truck as well. As for paint, I have bought a 6-pack of Duplicolor Perfect Match in Arizona Beige, which is the two-tone color for these year Fords. And I know this is the color for sure because I already tested it out. I'll show you in a second. And I also painted a piece of my truck already in this color. So if you guys remember, this part right here of the bumper is just destroyed. I guess you could fix it, but it's not worth it since this whole piece is 80 bucks. So I already bought a new one and I already painted it, and it's at the shop right now. I'll go take you guys to look at that maybe in another video because I have to wet sand and buff it and stuff, and I just painted it last night, and so gotta wait a couple days at least. But right here, you might be able to see it in the right light. Right here is where I actually like legitimately took the bottle and spray painted right here, and it looks the same. It looks the same. This is Sebas's fingerprint, but other than that, it looks the same. So I know it's the right color, and now I'm hoping it'll look good on this. And I also have a matte clear coat, which I'll throw over it so it's not glossy at all. I don't even know if I'll need it, but extra protection can only help, right? So I want to do it good because, you know, I'm going to be stepping on these. People are going to be stepping on these. I want it to be, you know, as durable as I can get it without being insane. Okay, so as for masking, I have clear painter's plastic. I'm sure you guys, if you've ever seen a car get prepped for paint or in a paint booth, it's just, there's like massive plastic drape, and then they line it with some blue painter's tape. I have more of that, by the way, like thicker painter's tape, but I just bought a little extra just in case. So that's what I'll be covering the entire truck with before I start painting. But before I can even think about any of that, that bumper needs to come off. Now, I've heard it's pretty heavy, and I definitely wouldn't doubt it because after I got my lift kit, and I had to bring these springs in from right there up the driveway here, there's some heavy mother effers, I'll tell you that. I actually cut my hand. I don't know if you could see that. I cut my hand bringing it up because I grabbed it like by one of these things, and it was so heavy it literally just cut my hand. I'm assuming everything is 800 pounds on this car now. Okay, so right there. There's 2 bolts right there, 2 on the other side. Gotta disconnect the wires like for the license plate light and whatnot, and then that's it. Should just really come out. I got the bumper on a nice stand here where I can easily paint everything on it, and the only thing left to do is I'm going to do a quick wipe down just with water and like a spray bottle of water and a microfiber just to get all the dirt off and stuff. That way the tape can stick, and then I'll mask everything off, both on the truck and here. So I just finished masking off the bumper. Took a long time, but it's always how it is. The prep takes forever, and then spraying's really quick. But the better you prep, the better the spray will come out. So now I have to go to the truck, and then we can clean everything off and then spray it. Finished masking everything. This took hours to do, and I probably overdid it for what I'm doing, like rattle can paint, but I really didn't want to like get overspray on my paint or the windows or whatever. So we're ready. The inside I didn't really wrap because it's a bit of a truck, and it's kind of, there's good distance. I'm confident that it won't look like shit. So I think we're ready to go. So I'm gonna go shake up a can and start. So I'm not finished yet. I just did the second coat, and a freaking giant truck, lawn people just came, and they decided to cut my neighbor's yard right now, and it's like tossing up grass and dirt and all this stuff. So I had to move my truck like down the street a little bit to protect it because it's still wet, still drying, and I'm still gonna do another coat and then clear coat. But it's fine, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But I'm just gonna go ahead and finish, and I'll show you what it looks like after. Hopefully it's not dark already. But the paint is the easy part. And I mean, anything will look better than it did before. And the color's coming out really nice. So like I said, I'll just finish up and I'll show you all what it looks like. Okay, I just finished 3 coats of the color and 3 coats of matte clear, and this is what we're looking like. I have this piece too, it looks really good. That goes in the center here. Kind of hard to see because it's not in the sun. Let's go over here. It looks good, man. So I think it looks really good. It came out really good. We have to really wait to see till I pull all this stuff off and see how it looks with the color and everything. Meantime, I'd put this back up here, but I'm gonna drop it back down again, and I'm also gonna take off this section of the exhaust so it's like an axle dump again, but I'm not gonna put the tip on yet. I'm just gonna leave it as an axle dump for right now. Alright, the paint's dried for a bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and start peeling everything off and see how it actually looks. So here's the bumper. Came out really good. It looks brand new. I mean, the chrome's a little messed up, but it looks really good. I'm super happy with that. You'll get a better look at it once it's on the truck, but like, it looks super good. Okay, I just unmasked the entire bed of the truck and everything. It looks really, really good. Focus. Super good. It's like exact match. It's just insane. I still have to put the bumper back on, but like a world of a difference. It looks really good. So I don't really know how I'm gonna put the bumper back on by myself. I don't want to mess anything up. I'm gonna like brainstorm a couple ideas. I might have to like call someone over here and help me. It would really suck if I messed up the fresh bumper I just painted. Yeah, so there's not much to do right now. I'm not gonna risk trying to put the bumper on myself because I just freshly painted it, and if I drop it, I'll be pissed. Especially since I don't have any more of that color. So I'm gonna wait till I can get a hand over here and help me put the bumper back on. It'll probably be dark by then, so I'll just show you guys tomorrow what everything looks like in the nice sun and everything, and it's gonna look baller, and I'm stoked. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with an update. So loud. Alright, so it's the next day, waiting for my truck to warm up right now, but we are headed to FIEEEEE Auto House, which is a shop that I'm starting to do some work at. It's ran by two of my good friends, Fern and Sebas, and that's where I painted the front bumper piece. Here, let me actually show you real quick. So this is my original bumper piece. I bought the truck like this, and I took it to the shop, and I went ahead and rattle canned it there with the same paint that I used for the bed rails and the bumper, because that's the exact paint match for the two-tone color. And after I rattle canned it, Fern went over there with his nice, very nice clear coat gun and just spray down some nice glass on it. So that's where we're going now. This is the shop. We at Pre right now. That's Fern's car. Doing a rocket bunny on this one. This one got back to stock. And that one's getting like front end conversion, which is all right here. This is it. This is where I work now, sort of. Pretty much, actually. Fern's the only one here now. Sebas isn't here. He's the other owner. But I'll show you what we got going on here. Jeez. Both those, for whatever reason, both those cars are so freaking loud. What's up, Fern?
What's up, man? Out here.
Owner and operator, FIEEEEE Auto House. Let me get this real quick.
You gotta take out that number though. Don't call that number.
I'll blur it out. Which one? Which one?
The one on the right.
On the right? Alright, call this left number right here. You won't even see the right number. Alright, now we're gonna get rid of this busted front bumper piece. I'm pretty sure you have to take the entire bumper off.
No way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do, because this clips into this, and like to get all these and stuff, I'm pretty sure you have to take the bumper off.
You might as well get it done.
All right, let's get it. All right, got the bumper off. It was easy. Wait, I didn't even have to remove this. Well, I took this bolt out, and then there's two here that I took out, and then there's two on the front. So it's like, that's 4 total, but I did 6 because of how that needed to come out. So now I think that this piece is a piece we're trying to get off. I think it's just this bolt, 2 push pins here, and there's like a bunch of these little clips. And then there's 2 more push pins and a bolt here. I think that's it. Oh, this had to come out anyways, I think, because to get this out. Yeah, I did. 8 screws into there. Okay, I don't feel bad anymore. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so here we got the new one versus the old one. This is the old one back here, this is the new one. And like, I don't know if you could tell, but like the new one looks slightly darker, and I think it's because, let me see if I can get a close-up shot. You can barely see it, but there's like little dots everywhere. That's actually under the clear coat, like I can't feel it. But when I got this whole piece, it was like, it came like that. And we didn't bother to do anything about it, so we just painted over it, which is fine. It looks fine. You could see like the dots. It's hard to pick it up on camera, but you can kind of see it in the light. The dots, and then versus this one. It's fine, I don't really care. It looks good and it doesn't have a massive like scratch in it, so I wonder how it's gonna look with the rest of the car, but we have to put it on first, so I'm gonna put this on and throw the bumper back on. I'll show y'all what it looks like. All right, so I'm having trouble. Pretty much, I couldn't get the bumper piece to sit on here. Like it just wouldn't pop in, didn't make any sense. So there's a clip that goes in here, and this right here pops like that. So this has to go in forward while this goes down, and it just wasn't working. So I pulled these pieces out of the bumper. These are what sits inside that like plastic piece, and it clips in. And I thought I was smart, and like those clips were separate. So I thought that that piece would just slide in here, and when I put the other piece on, it would slide down, but all the clips are on that, so it literally didn't do anything. So what I did was I pulled out the top bolts of the fog light so I can pop that out. Have to go put these pieces back into the bumper, and then it should literally just slip right on, like no problem. Okay, I finally got this sucker on, man. Pain in the ass. So basically what I had to do, I didn't think these made a difference, but these two bolts right here, they had to come out. So once I popped that out and I popped the fog lights out, it literally just, it went right in, super easy. Now, the fitment was a little weird. On this side, it was fine. You know, I got this bolt in, I got these three like pop pins in. But on this side, there's no pop pins on the bottom here. I could not get them in to save my life. And like you can see right here, this is bent, this is bent. I made this work though. I got like some washers and made that work. I ended up getting this bolt in, which is fine. It's sturdy, it's not going anywhere with those two bolts. But this is definitely damaged from whatever the previous owner hit. It's no big deal, at least it's on there. So now I just have to wait, just chilling. I gotta wait for Fern to get back so he can help me put this back on there. Boom, finished. Looks good. What you think? It's good, right? Paint's matched well. It looks good. Bro, it's like, my whole front end's brand new. Woo! Perfect. Yeah. Preeminent rep. Alright, I'm back home. My neighbor came over and helped me put the rear bumper back on. It looks good. It looks super good. Look at this color matching right there. Oh my gosh, dude. It looks really, really good. I'm super hyped. It literally looks brand new. Brand new. It's funny, it makes the rest of the car look like shit. Yeah, here look, here's the bumper and the outside. It's a little discoloration, but I mean, this is 13-year-old paint, and that's brand new. Same color, it's literally the factory color, but it looks super, super good. Vern and I were talking about like these little bumps. It's so weird, like why a part, like I don't know if it's OEM. I'm pretty sure I got it OEM, but like it's weird that would come like that. You know what I mean? I don't understand. And I'm pretty sure that's playing a role in why the colors are slightly different, because it has all these dimples and stuff, and it like catches shadows differently and shows the metallic differently. So I don't know, but it still looks really good though. I'm happy with it. Okay, so it's been a long video, 2-day video actually, and got a lot done. I'm really happy with it. So we're gonna end it on a good note, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace!
Why they wanna be me, it's not what it seems. Running to the bank, putting wet on my Achilles. We been thumbing blue faces like they Washingtons. On a run from MIA up to Washington.